think pop culture influences America?
The youth of America?
Sure.
I think mostly consumerism and what kids see on TV, anywhere from like a 2-year-old all the way up to a 16-year-old. What you see on TV is what you want.
So Jamie, how does pop culture influence your life?
Alright, well, I think a lot of things that celebrities do, which is obviously related to pop culture, it influences how I make my decisions, and it influences my interests, I guess. I don't know.
What you see on shows is how you want to emulate your life, how you dress. I find that music has a really big influence on kids, where depending on the kind of music that you listen to, that's going to be how you talk, how you dress, like that type of thing.
Like literally, the vast majority of pop culture nowadays is just about politics and all that stuff.
So Jess, how does technology influence your life?
Well, it makes me text all the time and be obsessed with Facebook and make me not know what to do when a power outage comes.
How do you think scientific research influences American culture today?
Well, the military uses it basically daily. New technology, well, makes us stronger in multiple ways. Like a can with smaller being here all day.
And how do you think it affects like American culture? Other people.
They don't know how to live without technology, and they're basically like helpless when they can't use it.
Okay.
So Cam, how does law and government influence your life?
But the question you should be asking me is, how doesn't it influence my life?
How does advertising and consumerism affect your life as an American?
As an American, consumerism, the more people buy, the lower prices of things are. So yeah, consumerism is more, our economy is in a toilet right now because no one's buying anything.
What's economy? Is that like a kind of car? I like cars. Okay, bye.
Advertising, I think we're spending too much money on advertising for products, specifically cars. I don't know why we have to spend so much money on cars. I can't afford a Lexus. I really don't want to, see a commercial for it. So I think it affects a lot. I think it really does. And not that I watch the commercials because we all tape them on TiVo and then we fast forward them anyway. So who the hell cares? And they're wasting their money. So sorry, I didn't swear.
Okay, so how does law and government influence America? It influences our, it pretty much influences our pop culture. It influences like how our country grows. It influences really everything. There's no restriction as to what it doesn't influence.
How do you think education influences you and American culture?
I think education is very important. I think the more educated our youth is and the adults are, the more advanced society will become.
All right.
How do you think religion affects American culture?
You want me to answer this quickly?
How do you think religion influences American culture?
I think religion influences because if people follow God, then they'll try and be the better person and do better things and help out people.
I guess the one thing I can think of is that when I think of the bedrock of American philosophy, I think the freedom of worship is front and foremost. However, today we have religious ideas, you're making me laugh, or religious beliefs being kind of pushed into the political process, and that is causing some discord in the United States society. And I think that's about it. Beautiful.
Irritate again. Oh no. Wait, what's the question?
Hey, God.
Okay, so Cam Bam.
Shut up, oh my god.
Anything else you want to say?
You filming right now?
Yep. How does technology influence your life?
Wait, I'm chewing gum. Can I spit out my gum?
Sure.